Hey, what is on, guys? Destiny Dragon Gone here for another episode of Destiny with Cheeky again. Once again, you cannot hear him. Sorry, guys. We will fix that as soon as we can. But yeah. So let us get started. We are going to be doing some PvP today on an event that's happening. Combined Arms. Not really a big event. It's just a unlocked game mode. It's just basically bigger, more vehicle-based maps for PvP. We might do a few maps on this. Get our levels up to level 9 or 10 if we can. You might also see, as I'm showing here, that I have some blue weapons and stuff like that. And I got this from my vault. Some of these other weapons I get are from my vault too. The exotic you see and everything like that. And I'll explain that stuff later. But really, it was just to make sure that after the last episode of the Devil's Lair, I kind of just didn't want stuff to get too bad off in this thing. So I decided to get some of the stuff, just a little bit, not too much to make it overpowered as hell, but you know, just to get us a little bit of gimme. But yeah, still using this as our primary. But yeah, let us go. Oh, by the way, a pretty good question Cheeky asked me, if you remind me again now. Oh wait, never mind, I just remembered, sorry. It was the commendation. So there is, for those of you wondering, there is an event happening, or not event, but the DLC added some things to Crucible and Vanguard, their quartermasters. They are the accommodations. You now require accommodation to buy any armor or weapons, with a few exceptions, sorry. But all weapons I do now. So, and he's asking me how you get those. How you would get these guys is just leveling up your Vanguard or Crucible. Doesn't matter how, as soon as you hit that level and you get that package, you will always receive accommodation, some glimmer, I think, I forget, there's one other thing, and also a random weapon or armor piece, or just a Ascendant Sergeant or anything. But generally, you're going to get an armor piece now. They kind of fix it that way. Just trying to inform you guys a bit. I don't know if I'll do a whole video on some of the changes, but yeah. So. Yeah. Are we the lowest levels, you said? You might hear a little bit of silence right here. I gotta go get something. I'll be right back. Trying to keep it fresh. I'm back, guys. Sorry. That was a weird bit. I just had to fix something to make sure that that was fixed right. We should still be okay. Just, yeah. It was having a bad problem with picking up some sound, so I didn't want background sound to be messed with a bit, so I wouldn't fix the problem. But yeah, anyway. Okay, we're back to Destiny. And, yes, guy Cheeky. Level 18. At some points, yes, he can join. It just depends. And about this series, I do plan on extending this more than just because Destiny's kind of like the primary thing on my channel, I guess you could say. I do plan on extending this more than just the story, because the story is actually really short and you can probably play through it shooting fast. No, I'm kind of prolonging it here, but yeah. So, you see it's a new blue weapon. So, I forgot to inform you. So, about rarity-wise. So, like I said in I think one of the previous videos, rarity increases, like, I guess you could say, damage and also, like, availability of different things for your weapon, aspects of your weapon. Like, sights, like how this green weapon had a different sight before and I changed it. This weapon has 3 different sights and another upgrade, a bonus upgrade to like damage.
You captured Zone B.
Or damage or like stability or something like that. And the better quality weapons you get is the better, more like, the better chances of it that you get. Sorry, I'm kind of concentrated here.
Zone C
Crap.
secure. Gained the lead.
Well, I got it, you guys. That's all that counts, right? For level 8, most of you would think, like, why would I be playing an event like this with buying arms? And also, you see a lot of people these days that are like in the level 20s and stuff. And if you're gonna get this game, like, you know, now, you think, oh, I'm gonna get killed like how I'm kind of. You just kind of gotta play it like you'll get good at it. And some stuff does boil down to levels, like I said in previous games. But really, if you can just keep a pretty level head on stuff and not take stupid decisions, stuff like that. Always watch your radar. So you should always keep an eye on your radar. Because it will screw you if you don't pay attention. You'll be moving like how I am right now and something will jump up behind you. They're taking B, okay. So, what we're playing right now is known as Control. It's sort of like a domination for those of you who play Call of Duty or stuff like that. It's like a domination mode well, I guess not. Yeah, it's like a domination mode for... Yeah, or like Kiki just pointed out, more like a conquest mode for... give me a second, guys. There might be a bit of a cut here. Hello? Hey, Jordan doesn't want anything, by the way. Nope, I asked him, he said there's not really much he wants out. Sort of like how I only have 3 games I kind of do it, sort of like that. There's not really much new coming out. Nope, not that good.
You're falling behind.
So I was wondering if they couldn't get anything, but yeah, sorry if I'm kind of talking quiet. I just started recording. Or 4 or 5, yeah. I was kind of surprised. I thought he wanted to play anything, but he didn't want anything. I was like,
Zone B
he didn't want anything. I was
neutralized.
like, oh, that's strange.
You're in the lead.
So, you know, if he wants something, Creed out, yeah, Unity. I don't know, he doesn't like this Assassin's Creed. Nope.
You captured Zone B. Heavy ammo on the way.
No, we hate Call of Duty, we know that.
Heavy ammo available.
Nope, because it's just a reskin Far Cry 3. No, it's just a reskin Far Cry 3, and I think one of his cousins or something too. No, he doesn't.
Zone B lost.
Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna have to go back.
Zone C lost. Enemy captured Zone B.
Yeah, it'll have to be in between recording zones in the middle of
Enemy captured Zone C. You've lost them all. They've got total control.
no, I think actually yes.
Zone B neutralized. You captured Zone B.
Well, I mean, I did ask him, and he just said he didn't want anything, so I didn't. I was not like I was shocked that he didn't want anything.
Zone A neutralized.
But I couldn't come up with anything else. That's just I'm gonna stick with it.
Zone A secure.
I don't know if he just doesn't want anything or he already has it. Because I know he's getting a PS4 and I think he might be getting into recording, so I think he's just No, I don't know why. I don't know if he's getting it or not.
Heavy ammo inbound.
Maybe he's not getting it, Christmas. Maybe he's getting it a little bit later, but nope, he did not want anything.
Heavy ammo available.
Yeah. What time is it right now? Okay, I'll pause the recording after this match. No, until I upload it. This is an actual recording, not a live stream.
Zone B.
Yeah, I'll call you back. That's alright. Yeah, that's what I'm recording from me. I'll ask him.
Enemy captured Zone B.
He is on that. He's not a fan of loot shooters. I am.
Zone B neutralized.
Alright.
Zone B secure. Zone A locked. Enemy captured Zone A.
Alright. Cheeky, I'm back.
Lost the lead.
What just happened? I can't close out of this.
Zone C neutralized. Heavy ammo on the way. Zone C secure. Zone B lost. Heavy ammo available. Enemy captured Zone B.
And hey guys, sorry, there's gonna be a cut there. I'll keep the video playing, but I'm not gonna check the audio. I had a urgent call I had to make. Sorry. Try to keep everything professional, so I'll keep it as clean as possible for like audio, video and
5
everything.
minutes
It
remaining.
was just a conversation I was having with my dad and my mom. So. You'll still see the gameplay, don't worry. I'm still playing the game as I was talking, but... So, back to what we were talking about before. I'm sorry if there's a huge speech gap, but... Cheeky. What was I gonna say?
You captured Zone B.
So, I wanted to talk about some of the stuff in this game that, you know, kind of makes you not cringe, but just feel like it was a bad idea.
Zone A neutralized. Enemy captured Zone C.
Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot to talk about, but what I mean is just like, let's take something really small or short.
Zone
and
A
just talk about
secure.
It's kind of hard because everything in this game I kind of feel like can be stretched out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a conversation in this game can be stretched out. And it's not the guys, and don't get me wrong, I love this game. I constantly will say, yeah, I love this game. But it definitely has its... Well, I died there, but it definitely has its problems. And most of you will say such as every game, but this one has a lot of problems that it should not have. I want to actually talk about one of the... sorry, Cheeky, if you want to visit. Did you want to talk about real quick? I was just thinking of one off the top of my head. But most of you will know something about the DLC. I'm going to talk a bit about the DLC stuff, and I might do a video on this. I probably will. Because it's a really controversial subject if you think about it. Most people don't realize how bad it actually was. But, so how this kind of was the DLC was already technically on your game disc. Shocker, I know, for most of you. But yeah, it's on the disc already. Now, it seemed kind of weird, because when I say that, most of you think, well, what exactly was on the DLC? Was on the... I don't... Because you probably aren't thinking it was like everything, as much as like, most of you would be right. It wasn't everything. But it was the main stuff. So, when I mean the main stuff, it's like maps and everything else. The only thing that you will find when you go through this game, because you could glitch into all these DLC maps, which kind of... It's almost like they shot themselves in the foot. But, because it's pretty bad the way they tried to keep you out of DLC stuff, but their response was that the stuff was not done, like it just wasn't finished, and that's the reason why, you know, you see it, it's because it was not finished, or because you see it like that, because it wasn't finished and it was put to the game as space holders. But the problem was, when the DLC launched, this was proven to be false, because when you check this, the DLC is already complete, like, there's nothing wrong with it. The only thing that you will find missing in the DLC is that the enemies are not there. And that's only in some, because if you go to King's Watch, which I'm sure most of you have, if you glitched through this game, you will find that, yeah, King's Watch is glitchable, and you will find enemies everywhere in King's Watch. I don't think there's a... the only thing that's wrong is when the final boss in that place, the Ultra Captain, which I'm guessing is for the House of Wolves, is untextured and he's just a gold captain, which I'm guessing is going to be fully textured and rendered later, but that's the only thing that's missing. But, so that's when I could say it's not done, but it still shouldn't be in the launch. It still shouldn't have been in the initial launch of the game, that's what I mean. If that was not done, they called that not done, it shouldn't have been in the game. Because you will find, I've mentioned this in a video before, you'll find that the DLC, it was only, like, I would say a few megs, if that. It wasn't that big. Really was not that big. But, yeah, you really won't find it being abnormally large or something like that. It's just going to be strangely small, and frankly, if you glitch into the DLC, you won't find much different. No, like, texture-wise, the place looks the same. Render-wise, everything's the same. It's nothing different. And I feel like the fact that they said it was not finished kind of... It's just a flat-out lie, and you can know it's a flat-out lie. And I just don't know or don't really get why they did that, but in big corporation's mind, they thought of it. But, oh, we got an upgrade here. Let's see what we got. It's for my helmet. It is grenade, causing damage to your grenade, gives you more melee energy. Not a very good bonus, but hey, I don't care. So, might be a little bit of a cut here. I gotta do something for a second. But yeah, we will be still. This will all still be on the same video. But wait, we're on. Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, oh wait. I don't know why I'm doing a freaking intro, because this is gonna just be put back into the one video, the Crucible video. So yeah, what feels like a normal cut for you guys was actually like 15-20 minutes for us. Some business came up. Oh, if you're wondering where I got these engrams from, like I said, other character, multitasking pretty much. So yeah, let's get these. So you will notice that I actually have a decent amount of good loot now. I mean, it's all level 10, but yeah, it's decent. So what I'm going to do, and honestly the main priority, the reason why I did this was just so I could dismantle it. It sounds weird, but so I could dismantle it and get some better stuff. Because eventually I don't want to have all this crap. And most of the stuff I will just use get from this Let's Play. I'm going to try to keep it as, like, you know, authentic as possible. But yeah, so here we go, back to Orbit. Oh, God. Let's just say we had a very large, long, and slurpy predicament. And I can hear Cheeky chuckling in the background, I think. So anyway, back to what we were doing. Combined arms. Or actually, we're going to do control. Just so I can get this out of the query, I should say. But yeah. You changed your what? Cheeky went and bought an actual ship. Let's see his ship now, guys. I could probably just look, but yeah, he's got actually a rather nice ship. Yep, so, also, where we left off in the video, I think we were talking about cuts in this game, like, more on the lines of, like, what was cut from the original game. So, there's a lot of controversy when it comes to that, because, like I said, there's a lot of things they said they didn't cut, that they really did, and it's kind of known that they did, but they don't want to admit it. So, it was more on the lines of just, you know, how much was BS and how much was true. You couldn't really say at first necessarily, because everything in this game is like has to be, I don't want to say taken in moderation, but you need to be able to first be open-minded about some things, because inevitably there are going to be some bad business dealings when Activision got involved with this game. And yes, I really do not like Activision. If there are some Activision fans, which I really doubt there is, they were not a good company. However, Bungie, a company I had not expected, did some of this stuff, and it was kind of a shock. But like I've seen in other videos people point out, is Bungie really the same Bungie? Now, in a way, no it's not, because if you think about it, the old Bungie is no longer, you know, the old Bungie. They got a whole bunch of new talent and everything else showing up. And, you know, just not the same. But, what you do find is different is they like most of the talent that went to Halo and stuff, they didn't really make, you know, the best Halo experience. Halo 4, I mean, it wasn't by far the best Halo in history. It was, I don't know, it was okay. I didn't hate it. Like, a lot of people that I know discredited me on, they said I hated it. I didn't hate it. I actually enjoyed the story pretty thoroughly. I just did not think it was a good, really, Halo overall. There were some things I liked, there were some things I didn't like. It was just it was an okay game. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good. I would lean a little bit personally towards bad, but, you know, you can have different persuasions on that one. For some of you that are wondering, the reason why I'm using this, and there's a better auto rifle statistically that I can be using. I like the challenge, like I said before. But, yeah, I think just so people don't flip out, I'll actually use a good assault rifle. Yeah. The assault rifle that I was just using was not actually that bad, but yeah. So I'm gonna say we're cheeky.
Zone C.
Yeah, but in the next episode, I do know, oh my god, Service Regime. Yeah, you will see a lot of that weapon in this game, Service Regime. Such an effing stupid weapon. Anyway, without the hate on Soros. Oh no, probably next you're gonna see us go to what most of you, I think some of you wait for, the moon. Yeah, it's kind of been not the same moon that you see in trailers and stuff. You know, movies and other stuff. It's a bit barren. There's a huge hole in it. There's stuff like that. And for some of you that's been to the raid, you might know that the center of the moon is actually alive. Yeah. Funny thing is that the Oversoul, also known as, you know, Oversoul Crota, is the moon is, or sorry, not the moon, the core of the moon is an actual being, like it's alive. As it says constantly that the Oversoul, Crota calls for the Oversoul, or its Oversoul. And you can actually see this happen because it's glowing and, yeah. I'm dead. Yeah, oh, Cheeky himself didn't know this, but Cheeky has not been to the raid before. If you look up top, you see like this weird eye thing looking at you. That is the Oversoul, and you will notice that when you fight Crota because it will say the Oversoul's gaze and starts glowing, I think, and crap like that. But no, that is the core of the moon. Most people think that they are teleported to an alternate dimension because, to your, I guess you could say, to the fact that the way you look at it, you're in a rather strange environment, or one that you would not imagine could be on the moon, I should say. But you are on the moon. You still are on the moon. You're actually deep in the core of the moon. And where it goes from is when you see that light, where actually most of you have, you jump down Hellmouth and you traverse the abyss. I think it's, yeah, it's just traverse the abyss. Once you do that, what you see is, after you go down the abyss and go through the Thousand Thrall Hell Maze, I think it's called, you will see something like, I almost died there. You will see, I'm gonna get him, oh, never mind. Yeah, you will see the blinking light or a flashing light at the end of it, and you will run through that, and then you will get sort of teleported. Even if someone dies, you will all get teleported to this weird green hazy stage that has that giant moon thing above it. And for those of us that don't really know what that is, or you know, have never played that, you'll be like, what the fuck? Is this the moon still, or what? But yeah, it is still the moon. You will just find that it's center, like very deep within the moon. And you can actually see evidence of this when you look at cliffs in the side of the place you're at. But, no, it's interesting because, they never really, I mean, they talk about how far the hive had burrowed into the moon, but they don't really stress enough as what the hive actually did to the moon. They pretty much made the moon, I mean, like a hive. They kind of made it their home, but not only that, but it's like they made the move into an actual entity, which is interesting because when you talk about the hive generally, you think of dead. That's pretty much you get necro, whatever. Necro, they're just dead. You don't get like that alive feeling, but they can almost like they can turn things that were once inanimate to us into living bodies, and that's what I said about the plant life thing, where I think they might be actually more similar to plants than, you know, I guess living things like fallen and stuff, but yeah, it's all up to question. I'd like to see how far they can take it. I mean, there is a lot of good stuff in the story. Don't mind the good stuff. Yeah, so if you're wondering, I am getting invited by a friend of mine. He probably wants to do some other stuff with strikes. But yeah, sorry, we are recording, but yeah, MG's getting me. So, we will, I guess we'll see. I don't know how this recording is going to go. We will, I guess, see in a minute. But, yeah, we will finish this match. I'd like to get 3 matches in. I don't think I can go that fast, but I think 2 matches might be one video. That's pretty slow and small, I know, but hey, what you gonna do? Yeah, so I'm just gonna find people. Actually, what you should all get used to doing in games like this is, I mean, you see a lot of those the guys that run around the map and can like kill everybody like that, singular wise. But what you should try to do is try to stay by people, because what will happen is you will get killed repeatedly if you're like a low level like this and you're going out too far. They'll just find you and pick you off, and if you're not careful, you won't be able to defend.
Zone B neutralized.
Like that. And yes, I know I tried to pull out a sniper rifle and shoot it like a shotgun, but
secure.
yeah. So. Failing at the jump. Wow. Going off of things like that are good about this game, I do like the gun customized. Now, a lot of people will say the mostly RNG in this game is sort of like Borderlands, where you just get the same reskin gun over and over again. To a point, it's true, but to a point, it's not, because you can edit your gun, which you can't do in Borderlands, which I kind of like about this game. You can edit your gun to certain degrees. You can make it your own and not get shot with a rocket in the back. You can sort of make the gun your own, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ham with some heavy right here. So to those of you wondering why I'm still using the same old crappy rocket launcher, it's literally just because I cannot get a better replacement at the moment. Sorry. You know, I'll deal with it as fast as I can, but I obviously have to get engrams and stuff like that, which is why I kind of use blue engrams to level up my cryptar. Because hopefully when he has heavy weapon cells, you can see me buy some green stuff and...
Zone A neutralized.
Oh! Yeah. Stuff like that can happen. Okay, he's got storage regime, I think you're right. Yeah. You also will... I like that they change... Oh, no. Yeah, that's a Blade Dancer, guys. That is what a tryhard looks like. I'm joking. No, Blade Dancers are... And I talked about this briefly in some other videos, but there are certain classes for certain activities you will want to try to follow. So if you're a hunter, you're primarily going to play PvP.
Enemy captured.
Because that's what your skills are made for, your super and everything else are kind of made for. Warlocks and Titans, more PvE based definitely. And especially, I would say Titans, because, like I said, Titans have to be in trouble to use their super, as Cheeky has probably previously demonstrated so many times. And it's a bad and good thing, because the fact that the super gives you, I mean, you get like a little bit of a shield while you use your super. It's just a problem in like some senses. If you can't pull it off, if someone shoots you enough that you die. And it can happen a lot. Actually, it happens a lot more than most people like to think about, but it does happen a lot. He's dead. Now, there is a buff that you can get that allows you to absorb health if you're a warlock. Or get a flame shield. I think that's the other one, that you can absorb health. I use that primarily because it just... And it's not always the best on PvP. Because you have to kill your target to actually get that buff. Which is okay, but I don't know. Because there's a lot of stuff like the Titan that has the Defender ability that he can get a force barrier, like a barrier on him. And what basically this barrier does is he can punch people, get orbs of light, or he can just, you know, kill people and eventually he will get his shield back, I guess you could say. He can keep punching people to get his shield back. But the problem is he has to also kill his target too. But something like the Warlock who has a flame shield. Now I do know other Warlocks out there that you have to actually make your flame shield. Like your flame shield is not as good as the one shield you get. But it is to a degree, like, I'm sorry, to a certain degree, your shield is not like.
I could have used your talent
or not, oh my god, yeah, that was a mess up, guys. Sorry. But to a degree, your shield, you can just punch someone and get it. Where the Titan cannot. That's basically what I wanted to try to say, but I was messing my words up. If you really, really want to, though, I would... Personally, I always go for... Ooh, I got a lot of goodies there. Personally, I go for Void Walker because of the fact that, one, I like Nobomon more than Sunsinger. Minus the fact that, you know, you can self-resurrect, but still. There's so many instances, and we've seen this recently, where self-resurrect can kind of screw you. Because you'll self-resurrect, and sometimes you won't spawn in the same spot, or you spawn and the animation takes so long that it just kills you. But Nova Bomb, you actually get it's like Fist of Havoc, where you get like a buff on your body that allows you to take more damage. Just for a short time, though. And it's not really that high if you notice. It's kind of unnoticeable in some senses, but still. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to probably call that end of this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, like, subscribe for more Destiny and other games. And see you guys next time.